Good morning. We are just in time to see the sunrise. Made it by a bee's dick. A few boats out there. Magnificent. Magnificent. Just finished plugging everything in here, guys. Get out on the highway for adventure, and we're gonna do it our way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. Fucking that. Good morning. Just made sunrise. Ooh yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Get everything plugged in here. Come on, baby. We're good. I don't think we need anything more at the moment. Might put a weather report up, eh? That's what I'll do. Good morning, Ramen. Might have dropped that a bit low. Hang on. At least we got to see a bit of the sunrise. I'm good, Ramin. Thank you very much. Yes, Ramin. We've got a special treat this morning. Give me a second. Let me just do an audio check. I haven't done a sound check yet. Check 1, 2. Yeah, we're good. There's a little bit of a wave around this morning if anyone's interested. You're the first one here, Ramin. You're doing all right, eh? I'm just talking to these guys. The early bird gets the worm, eh, Ramin? Hello to everyone else that's watching there silently. We've got a balloon heading up this way from Surfers Paradise. Usually there's two of them. We might get lucky, but it's coming this way. Let's swing around, catch this balloon. He's just up over Surfers Paradise. I'll give you an idea. There you go. So they'll be getting a great view. Hi Troy, good to see you, buddy. Yes, I know, Troy. Not much swell around still, eh? I know what you're gonna say. It's dismal, isn't it? Let me get some cables in here. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Doesn't like that cable, does it? Okay. Okay. Just hope that audio's good still. Mike's been playing up a bit lately. Test 1, 2. Yeah, we're good. We're good. There's a little bit of a wave up here, Troy. It's not too bad. High tide soon, of course. Yeah. Sunshine Coast is always a bit flat, isn't it, Troy? Geez, the lag's good. I've got no lag, basically. That's excellent. I'm just got to monetize this, guys. I was as crook as a dog in the guts yesterday. I had those bloody sausages, those Wagyus, not Wagyu, they were, that's why they made me crook. I thought they were Wagyu, but they weren't. And they're not the best. I put them in with my noodle soup. Someone's got a drone out here. The Indians have got some Indians doing some footage. Better than here, yeah, okay. The beachies were maybe a little bit better, Troy. Got a little bit of, look, the Indians are moving in droves, that's all I can say. Every time I've been up the Spit in the last few weeks, they've been doing some filming up here, they're over in holidays, probably having their weddings and all sorts of stuff. We've got old matey with his fishing rod next to us today. This could be good. Let's hope he catches a big one for us, eh? Go and clip that on there. See if I can get that into there. It seems to be holding. It's a little bit dismal, Troy, that's for sure. This balloon's getting closer. Got the sun on it now, a little bit of colour coming up. Yeah, I just had a cup of coffee myself, Troy, and a couple of chocolate caramel biscuits for breakfast. The breakfast of champions. Anyway, I better do a surf report here for everyone. Not much happening at the wall. The tide's pretty full at the moment. You'll get a couple of grovelers if you're looking for a real groveler right there. They're getting bigger. There's bigger ones coming in. Yes. Hasn't got a lot of energy, has it, Troy? A bit like me these days. But there's plenty of guys out here getting bait this morning. First light, bait catchers. It's struggling, isn't it? Not much happening on the beach yet. Had a chat to that guy when I got here. He's come down from Ipswich for the morning to walk his dogs. Dogs would be going nuts. Probably spend a couple of hours here with the pooches, eh? He's probably watching the stream. I'll see if I can get. We'll soon find out. A couple of Ipswich doggies. Oh, there's a good set. Missed that one. The first one was the best. What are you using for bait?
I'm using Octopus right now.
Oh yeah.
I usually use that as vector. I'm just trying this out for the first time to see if it works. The turbulence is really at the top, you know.
My back's too short to pump the jacket something more. I just go to the nature motor and get the 3 float prawns, $15 a pack. They work very hard. $15 a pack, but you've got to make sure you catch a fish. I think it's cheaper at the supermarket. But I don't think the fish like those Sri Lankan prawns. A few turns over on the pier. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of action in the ocean this morning. No one's out of bed yet. Come on, you mongrels. Get up. Troy's always up early. I don't know if he's still coming closer. I think he is, slowly. There's only a very slight breeze. I think it's about 5 knots from the southwest. So it'll probably take him a while to get here. It's a bit... Yeah, don't want to zoom in too much. He goes grainy on me. But he's coming. I tried to do a live stream with Ara last night, karaoke on StreamYard, but I couldn't get the bloody audio to work on StreamYard. It was reading good, but it just wasn't going through the stream. I looked up all the problems. A lot of people seem to have problems with their audio and the video, but it's just the simple fix. Give it permission and it works. Some people reckon you got to change browsers to Chrome, and I'm already using Chrome and DuckDuckGo, so it doesn't seem to be a browser. I don't know what it is. Having a little bit of trouble here. Sorry, I've got a really bad mic connection. I've got to fix it, don't I? I'll try turning it around. Hang on, round. There you go. We'll turn it around and see if that stays. It stops the problem. Keep an eye on this wave energy. So do I, Troy. You haven't got much control, have you? You wouldn't want to be using one for a prison escape, just in case the wind blew back. Imagine if Steve McQueen tried to use one of them to escape in The Great Escape. The wind's supposed to swing around to the northeast about 5 knots about 9 o'clock this morning, so it might get better up here. Definitely likes a northeast wind better than a southwest or a southerly. We'll see what the wind does. Very slight southerly breeze blowing in at the moment, probably 2 to 3 knots, very minor. Yeah, a little bit of a wave up here. A couple of runners. That's it. What if a westerly came up, Troy, eh? A real strong westerly. They'd have to come down pretty quick, wouldn't they? He's going down behind the buildings there now. Where would he be landing over there? He might be landing in that big park near Southport, the rugby union football field. There's no wires around there. That'd be the only place he could land over there, or maybe TSS High School. He could land on the field at TSS, I guess. Looks like he's coming down, but see what happens when he comes out the other side of this building. Yeah, the Meriton. Yeah, so that'd be where he's going. He'd be going to the football field, the Southport Rugby Union Club, right behind the Meriton there, I reckon. Where is he? He's going to be low by the time he comes out behind there. Here he comes. You can see him dropping next to the building, eh? He's coming down quick. When do you reckon he's landing? Southport Rugby Union Club? Blue. Down the park over there, right? Yeah, if he wants to or not, Troy. He could probably come down at the football fields at Jackman Street, but he might be a little too far south for that. Looks like he's going back up again. Maybe he missed his mark. He's definitely going back up again, isn't he? They might have had to change landing zones. He might have missed it. If anyone knows where he's coming down in the chat or wants to have a guess, let me know. I was calling Southport Rugby Union Club, but it looks like he's still heading north. It could be the rugby league fields at Jackman Street, Southport. He could make it there easy. I think we got a set wave coming in. Hang on. And a left. A little bit of a runner. It's a sloppy old swell, isn't it, guys? Sorry. We can't do anything about it. It's all in Newey's hands. So, any thoughts on where he's coming down? Someone must live near him. Yeah, maybe Troy. Maybe he's blowing the balloon sideways a bit. Looks great there with the mountains in the background, doesn't it? G'day, Phobes. The rifle range, you reckon? What street's that in? I forget where that is. Not the one down on Ferry Road. Phobes, what street's that in? I'll look it up here. Gold Coast Indoor Shooting Centre, shooting range. You're taking the piss out of me, aren't you, Phobes? Coming down at the rifle range. You having a shot at me there? Where is he? He's freaking hiding there somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's gone up again. I thought you might have been having a bit of a joke with me about him coming down at the rifle range. Taking pot shots at him. If he can steer it out to Carrara, he'd probably come down to the footy field, eh? That'd be tricky. Looks like he's going west. I got my new steel umbrella clamp today, holding the umbrella on the tripod. Works a treat, eh? Better than that plastic piece of shit I had. A little bit of sun on the beach now. It's a simple life being a dog, isn't it? Just give me a ball and take me to the beach. Looks like the trawlers are starting to come back in. There's a couple more coming in out there behind him. Not a lot of gulls around him today, is there? Maybe it wasn't such a good night. He doesn't look real heavy in the water, does he? Not even up to the deck line. We'll just swing past my umbrella pole. Still got that little southerly breeze blowing in. It's not doing much damage. So we might be starting to get a little bit of a push on the top of the high tide here. He'd have to be on the radio, wouldn't he, with the Gold Coast Airport, flying that thing around. Never thought about that. Yeah, prawns, Troy, yeah. Water's a bit colder today down here, 22 degrees. Be those easterly winds. Oh, there's the hawk. I'll keep an eye on him. He must have gone out to sea for a feed, eh? Yeah, he just seems to be hovering that balloon around the back of Surfers Paradise. Looks like he's trying to head west. Looks like he's coming down again. Slowly. Wonder if you need a pilot's license for one of those things. You'd need a ham license for the radio, I guess. But I wonder if you'd need a pilot's license. Yeah, a bit of a left there, it's a bit woeful. Not bad for a mal, I guess. Yeah, he's getting low now. He's just over the top of that scaffolding. Oh, he's sort of in behind it now. He must be going down. I still reckon he could be within shot of the Southport Rugby Union Club. That's a pretty good field there to land on, next to the water. Just get some of my vitamin B and C effervescent drink into me. Tastes like Lucozade. I don't mind the taste of Lucozade. It's a little bit funky, but it's different. Oh, great. Hang on. I just had an unstable data thing again. Waiting for the sprinklers to turn off. Maybe you had to get put in a call, mate. Yeah, you might have been a bit early. Morning, mate. How can I have an unstable... I've got to get onto Vodafone again. How can I have an unstable network up the spit? Seriously? They've got to get their shit together. I'm going to have to message them again today. I messaged them again last week because I was getting bad signal down around Surfers Paradise. I'm going to have to get stuck into them again. We got a surfer out. He's keen. I don't know what's going on with these weather reports. They say partly cloudy and they put all these miserable clouds in the forecast. And then you can see for yourself, it's beautiful and sunny. There's like one cloud out at sea that's going away. There's nothing anywhere else really. They always talk bullshit about the Gold Coast weather. Try to put us down, eh? $7:30 high tide, eh? 2 hours to go. Anything could happen, Troy. I'm loving this new metal umbrella holder on the tripod. Very solid. Here it is again, transmission unstable due to weak connection. Piss off, really? Okay, let's get double Wi-Fi going. Okay, we've got double Wi-Fi running on 2 gadgets now. That should make things a bit better. Arvo clouds here. Yeah, there comes another trawler. He looks a bit more full. See if we can pick him up. Just give it a second. Oh, he's out of frame a bit. There he is. Got the umbrella sticking up here so I can't turn the handle past it. Yeah, he looks a bit more full. He might have had a better night. Still got his LEDs on the back. Tide's coming in good still in the Seaway. Oh, there he is. He's come up again. He'd be coming into Southport now, wouldn't he? That building with the gold top on it is right at the front of Southport Mall. Yeah, that's why you don't want to live on a houseboat, eh, Troy? That's what I was saying the other day. People that I've known that have lived on houseboats, they reckon their tellies are shot in a U. I lost a couple more kilos, I reckon, too, Troy, eh? I was cooking the guts all yesterday from those sausages. Oh, there's mullet in the ocean. There's mullet down here in the waves. There's a bit of a racy left. Whack! There you go. Here comes another one. A little bit fat. Looks like he's definitely going down now. Where are we? Right there. Yeah, he could be going down at the Southport Rugby Union Club still, I reckon. Or TSS High School. That might be more it, on the river there. That'd be a good landing zone. They've got a really big football field, haven't they? I know how, mate, he's going on the other side there. he's taken one. Looks like he's riding about a 7-footer at least. It's a pretty big board. Yeah, it looks like a mini Mal. What about how do we go with these iPhones? Like they're waterproof, Troy, so they should be right, eh? All the new iPhones are waterproof. That should stop the salt air getting in, eh? Big scam on iPhones at the moment. They reckon they're bringing in a digital ID app, eh? And like they're saying, they've already got our fingerprint and our face recognition. So what do they need? They reckon it's all in the policy. Little things they've bugged out so that they can hold our bank accounts to ransom and shit. It's a little bit funny what's going on there. A pressure bubble. Is that so, Troy? Geez, Troy, no wonder I can't afford you. Have a go at this fella. Talk about location. Thinks he's king shit up there, doesn't he? Ooh, there's lots of mullet in these waves. When the sun comes through, you can see him. Plenty of mullet out there, eh? Nah. It is a good sign, yeah. Pity you didn't bring some mullet along. Oh my God, what's this coming this way? There's a big crowd of people coming this way. What do you reckon, Brazzos? Looks like a big bunch of Brazzos to me. They don't know if they want to play soccer or basketball. It looks like. Yeah, probably some sort of college thing, Troy. Eh? You know, my Taiwanese girlfriend a few years back, she was able to do an Asian lifestyle studies. And what they do, they pay to do this course with Eagle Academy. They're in Southport and Brisbane and everywhere. Anyway, and they take you out kayaking and barbecuing and fishing and all sorts of stuff like this, just to learn how the Australian lifestyle is, you know. They introduced them to life in Australia on this course, so it's like a holiday, I guess. And we'll get some more surfers coming out. Yeah, so you come over here and you do a college course, and every day is a social event. Crazy stuff. Teachers strike, eh? Where's that in, Troy? Queensland or what? Here comes a lifeguard. This is a classic, eh? Climbing over the rocks in his thongs with a durry hanging out of his mouth. You don't fish on the rocks in flip-flops, eh? Looks like they got a nice new car. Goldie? Oh, okay, Troy. That might be why they're all here, eh? We need a little bit of Baywatch music, don't we? Some people walk in the darkness, afraid to step into the light. Some people need to help somebody on the edge of serenity. Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. Together and always, I won't let you out of my sight. That's how it goes, isn't it? Something like that. Did I do okay there? I'll be ready. You'll see him later. So, yeah. He's climbing all over the rocks like a madman with his flip-flops on. Looks like he's lost his durry already. We'll see his thong floating around in the water. This random thong. Bit of a push on over the other side there on that bank. Trying. What about this side? Looks like we might have a set coming in here. Maybe not. There's that bad connection again. Transmission unstable. I'm sick of this Vodafone crap, eh? Not much I can do about it, unfortunately, but complain to them. How do I know the words? Didn't you used to watch The Hoff and Pamela Anderson? Man, if you didn't watch Pamela Anderson, there's something wrong. Actually, Pam wasn't my favourite. My favourite was that other blonde. A couple of them went anorexic. I don't like the anorexic ones. Yeah, it looks like you might be right, Troy. Teachers are on strike. As maybe they took them out for the day, the college, because the school's on strike. They're all over the rocks. They're everywhere. Looks like a teacher's strike to me. They'd be from the Gold Coast TAFE, wouldn't they? Government employed teachers. Yeah, Erica, that's her. Erica. How do you know her name, Troy? Gotcha. Everyone must have got on the bongs last night. They've all slept in. That was a gotcha, Troy. That was a gotcha moment. No, I thought it might have been music. It was a phone ringer. Haven't seen a plane come over yet. Was it 5:50? About another 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. First flights will come over to Brisbane and Hamilton Island, I guess. Yeah, she was more natural. But that's what it's called. I'll tell you, I told you, man. Those colleges, they run these courses, and then they just take them out for barbecues and to the beach and everything. I saw another one of them go past with one of these shirts on before. There it is, Leisure Club. Yeah, one of the other guys has got one of those shirts on too. So it must be a college course, Leisure Club. Yeah, something like that, Troy. Leisure Club. How's that transmission going, guys? Because I keep getting these messages on my screen that the transmission is unstable due to network connection. But look, I've got 5 bars on 5G up here, man. I can't see how it can be unstable. Yeah, big dollars. I think my Taiwanese girlfriend was paying about close to $700 a year, a semester actually. So every 3 or 4 months, I think it was. It was about, yeah, I think it was about $600 a semester. But everything was paid for, all the kayak hire and, you know, stuff like that, the barbecues, the transportation, it's all paid for. Looks like there's a heap of guys down further there. Oh, come on, look, I've started the wrong stream, haven't I? Bugger it. You didn't tell me that.
She said it is my time. What's the problem of that?
You didn't tell me that, Troy. I've got the wrong heading up. I started the wrong stream. Ah, bugging me. I'll fix it now. Geez, I'm a doofus. I was in such a hurry to get it all up and running when I got here, right on sunrise. Fucking me. Yeah, that's better. At least the monetisation was on. Fucking me. Hate that. No lightning, eh, Troy? No. There goes the fishing boat. No lightning, no lightning, yeah. I can't get why I'm getting this unstable transmission stuff. Get that microphone. Looks like this little staffy's up to no good. Yeah, a bit of a wave around. It's not totally dismal, is it? If it stays this way, I might even go home and get a board. I wasn't doing anything yesterday. Geez, I was crook. I've got a new headlamp coming for my fishing videos this week, I hope, or very early next week. It's I think it's 90,000 lumens, one of those head mount lights. So when I'm rigging up, like, yeah, I've got a good light on my head, and when I'm down near the fish, so that should work well. And I've also ordered a chest mount iPhone holder so that I can have the camera and the phone on me when I'm fishing. So you'll be looking at the reel and the rod and the ocean, and I can read the chat while we're going. So that should be good. I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Noosa Point, yeah. Well, the sun should... What are you doing up there still, Troy? You've been up there a long time. No rush in life, I guess. It's a nice change, the sunny coast. It's a lot slower. And there's not so much swell up there. What, did you move up there from down here? What were you doing down here then? I thought you lived down here. Did you buy up there? Oh, different Troy. Sorry, man. And here's me saying, oh, Troy reckons I can't afford him. I thought it was you. Because Troy doesn't put a photo up either. Yeah, I used to go up there a bit years ago. My mate was living at Majimba. I got a friend out at Cooroy. One of my old school girlfriends was living at Kandanga for a few years, so I was up there a bit. But it's really hard, like it was really hard for me up there with my dog at the time, because they're really tough on having your pets in the car. It's all national park. And if I wanted to go surfing at Noosa Point, I used to have to find a really nice shady spot and leave the window or the sunroof open so the dog could get some fresh air and the council wouldn't find him. But he's gone now, so things are a bit easier. It's been freaking flat, hasn't it? I was talking to other Troy the other day, eh? It's just been so flat for months, hasn't it? All these northerly winds. I thought we might have had a bit of swell this morning at Snapper with the southerly wind we had yesterday. It sort of picked up a bit yesterday for a little while, but it didn't hold in. It's been so depressing I haven't even been motivated to go fishing. I got to get out on that board me mate gave me for Christmas and do some paddling again. The weights ain't enough. But I'm losing weight definitely again. I've lost a lot of weight, I think. Maybe about 5 or 6 kilos. So I'm doing good. Not far to go and I'm back to my close to my regular self. Just waiting for the water to warm up and I'll get out there and do a lot more paddling. 22 and 23 is a bit cold for me. It's got to be at least 24. Yeah, Jackson surfboards. Yep. You see a few Jacksons going up here in Queensland. But they were old school surfboards back in the day. Like when I bought one, they were all big and thick and, you know, on the rails, and they were a little bit sort of wider maybe. They seemed wider. My Gordon and Smith was pretty, you know, that was pretty up there. My head's in it. Ed's in it, still shaping down in Byron Bay, isn't he? I think that wind's dropping off. I think it's starting to clean up a bit. It just looks like it's cleaning up a little bit. It hasn't got that real sickly look to it anymore. Yeah, Force 9. Yeah. Gordon and Smith was a big surfboard shop back in the day, wasn't it? Bigger than Jacko's. Gordon and Smith was like the Kira surf shop these days. Like a supermarket. Yeah. 2-story. Heavy glass jobs too, eh? None of this lightweight stuff, eh? You could run over the old Jacksons and the Gordon and Smiths and they'd still be in one piece. These days they just fly off the roof racks and they snap in half. Yeah, the big white building, yep. And Force 9 was in between both of them, wasn't it? Wasn't Force 9 in between Jacko's and Gordon and Smith, that little factory? I forget which street it was in. It was in one of those little streets there. It was a little factory, the Force 9 one, eh? And he's got that mini mal going again. He's getting a few. All the way to the beach. Thanks for coming. Oh, that'd be him for the day, wouldn't it? Surely. All the way to the beach. wasn't a spectacular ride, but hey, it was a long one. Looks like a vessel. Or a sci-fi. It's a, oh no, it's a mini mal sort of thing. It's a big unit, isn't it? It'd have to be 6'8", wouldn't it? It's a pretty big board. I don't know if it's a mini mal. It's close to it. Sort of an egg. Yeah, I sort of remember it, yeah. I don't think I ever went into the Force 9 surf shop. My mates were into Force 9s, a couple of them. But I was into Jacko's. He did really good spray jobs on his boards, Jacko, eh? They were always really nice spray jobs. My God, we got more Indians on the beach. Or maybe, I think they've had a wardrobe change. She got out of her black sarong and she's gone and put a pink and white one on. This is the second time in, oh no, it's a different couple. This filming company is flat out, I'm telling you. They are getting so much work filming Indian couples. They must be doing a lot of advertising, eh? Trying to get all the Indians over here while Albo's in. I don't mind the Indians. They're better than the other ones. They smell like curry sometimes and their homes smell like curry, but they're better than the other ones. You know, they come past me, they say hello, they're friendly. You know? Always a smile, hello, how you going? Ads for Uber drivers. Yes, come to Australia, reach your potential, drive for Uber. They're having a running, yeah, you'll like this. They're having a, it's definitely advertising, isn't it? They had the drone out before, filming the other couple that were here. He's got a DJI Ronin, so he's got all the gear. She's going to have to run again, it looks like. She's never done so much running. It's interesting to see how the Indians advertise Australia, isn't it? Dodging dog poo. And empty beer bottles from the Brazilians. They're always leaving their empties up here after their parties. What are they going to do? New shot. They're going to run. There we go. She's not a runner, is she? I should get down there and do a little bit of exercise, little bit of advertising. Funny. Yeah, slow-mos. I want you to run a little bit faster. Like you had a bad vindaloo. Oh God, now he's got a piggybacker. Geez, he'll be struggling. Yeah, he's struggling. Indians weren't built for heavy work, were they? They were built to drive taxis. I might get out of here, guys, and go home and have some breakfast. It's been another well, the surf hasn't been great, has it? But there's a wave here. Probably good for me to get down here and do a bit of paddle and get a couple of sloppy ones. Now that it's starting to warm up, I might be able to deal with the water. Although there's not many people in swimming, so it might be cold. Holiday ads. Indians don't go home once they get here, man. They just use each other's ID. I should be charging the photography company for filming their work. Yep, could be 7-Eleven. Lots of employment opportunity for Indians here. Yep, Uber, 7-Eleven. What else? What are those other the fast takeaway stores? Not 7-Elevens, they've got another one now, haven't they? Superstore or something. They're everywhere, they're on every corner. Okay, let's run. Let's go, guys. Take. Oh, he's struggling. He couldn't do it. She's probably got a better chance of carrying him. Right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you later. Hey, look, like my umbrella, it's beautiful, hey. Got it all set up now. Get under here in the shade in the summer, or out of the sprinkly rain. So yeah, take it easy, eh? Hopefully we'll get some surf tomorrow, hey? That'd be good. And I've got my new fishing light on the way and my new body camera mount. So yeah, looking forward to doing a fishing video with a little bit closer camera, not so much messing around from me, and some good lighting at night. We'll go fishing very early next week, probably, maybe Monday, Tuesday night. See how we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's finish it off with a loving, caring run. Okay, one more. We'll get one more run in here. Here we go. See if he can do it. Up. Oh, he's struggling. I think he popped one out. See you guys.